Hello and welcome to the Game Shed with me, Jamie. Today we're having a look at a Greenman Gaming Mystery Steam Key Bundle. And what epic name does this go by, I hear you ask? Loot Box, an amazingly original title used by practically every single company other than Greenman Gaming. So let's delve in and see what this loot box is all about. Here it is on the right hand side of their page, and it is a new mystery bundle. It's not a new mystery bundle really, they've just rebranded. Now you can get one of 4 different boxes, one with 1 game, one with 3, one with 7 and one with 10, and you can see here there's loads of goodies to be had in these boxes, including The Witcher 3, Battlefield 1, Titanfall, Battlefield 4, etc. So we're going to go ahead and buy the Loot Box 7, one box which comes with 7 games for £5.99, or VIPs get it for £4.99. But look, wait, you can also get up to $500 in Greenman Gaming credit, as well as any of these here aforementioned games. What will I get for my money? Now I do have a login for Greenman Gaming, so that will enable me to buy it for £4.99. Very exciting, so let's log in.
A few moments later.
There we go, all logged in, and let's add this to our basket with a 67% saving, bringing it down to £4.99. Now, I have actually already bought one of these earlier today. However, my recording software decided it wanted to record my left-hand screen and not my right-hand screen where the transaction was taking place. So let's try again. Let's add this here little bundle to our basket, and we shall proceed to the payment.
One eternity later.
Transaction done, my order is processing. Drum roll please, I'm very excited. I'm not excited, I've already had one of these bundles that I explained earlier. It isn't very good, no surprises there. And here's my bundle: Razortron 2000, Corrosion Cold Winter Waiting Enhanced, Juke of Centauri, Plains, Bullets and Vodka, Pliff, Huntsman The Orphanage and Rock and Roll Defense. And if you compare that to my earlier transaction, there's my initial bundle, here's a current bundle. Well, yes, it doesn't take a genius to work out there's many of the same games here. Oh yes, 4 in fact of the same games, and what is worse, 3 of those games come from a Steam bundle from Nuck Games which cost £1.48, and the 4th of those duplicates is a mostly negative reviewed game. It's apparently shit. Very shit. So let's delve into the first of those games we've got from this current bundle, which is Razortron 2000. Here it is, Razortron 2000, a bright neon fest of an endless runner. It's very simplistic in its gameplay, it's very simplistic in its design. It's effectively a mobile game with a hyped up beat. Once you've done about a minute of gameplay, that's about all there is to it. Rinse, repeat, off you go. Quite fun, but I wouldn't go out of your way to go and get this game. It has received very positive reviews on Steam, and it only costs 79p, or about $1. Not too bad. So the second game in our bundle is Corrosion Cold Winter Waiting Enhanced. This is a point and click game. I'm not really into point and click games. It looks pretty basic. The mechanics are pretty damn awful to navigate around this game, and I played it for about half an hour, and I can honestly say it was a very dull half hour. If you like point and click games, this might be the game for you, but for me, well, no. It really was bad. So it's got mostly positive reviews on Steam. It costs 55p, or around 70 cents US. It's not a game I can personally recommend, but that is my own personal opinion. But maybe if you like something a bit slower paced, then this could be the game for you. On with the third game in our pile of penises, and it is Juke of Centauri. The weirdest game title in this list, perhaps. This is a horizontal shoot 'em up of sorts, I suppose. You don't actually fly through the level in this, you kind of stay on the same plane where you are and you defeat waves of enemies. It's pretty basic, it's pretty easy. If you're a big fan of horizontal shoot 'em ups, I probably would steer clear of this, but it's a very pretty game. Although heed my advice, it does get boring very, very quickly. Steam reviews for this bundle junk are very positive, however you'll probably uninstall this after 2 or 3 plays, although the asking price of $1.99 or $2.50 is just about around the right asking price if you ask me. Nothing to write home about, but certainly not shit. The fourth title in this basket of wank is Planes, Bullets and Vodka. Part of the aforementioned triple pack on Steam, this is pretty much a cut and paste of Razortron 2000, except it's got shitter graphics and nightmare-inducing sound effects, a game which would only have looked pretty roughly 30 fucking years ago. If you like dogshit games, well, you're in luck, because this was made. Steam reviews come out positive, and for 39p or 50 cents, I can see why. However, you'd probably have as much, if not more fun, opening your window and slinging your coins outside. The fifth game in this bundle of utter bollocks goes by the name of Plith. Now this game I was slightly excited about until I booted it up. And the game didn't fucking work. A quick peek over at the Steam reviews reveals that it's not just problematic for me as well, and I couldn't be fucked to research for a solution. So fuck you Greenman Gaming for including a game that doesn't fucking work. You fucking pricks. The penultimate game in this satchel of spunk is a game by the name of Huntsman The Orphanage. It's the game that's got mostly negative reviews that I got 2 copies of. It's a first-person horror game which I've played for about half an hour and I couldn't make head or fucking tail of it, so I headed on to the Steam reviews to find out that, well, no one can, because the storyline makes no fucking sense and it's just a big farce. But the most exciting thing that happened in my entire half hour of play was me finding this here music box. Yes, literally, this is the most exciting part of the first half hour of gameplay. I am not exaggerating, it's gash. Coming in at a whopping £6.99 or $8.70, this just goes to show that price does not equate to a good game. The next game in our smattering of cocksnot is Rock and Roll Defense, a tower defense game which forms part of the Nuck Games Mega Bundle. Not an entirely terrible game. I found myself playing this and became a little bit addicted to it for an hour or so. Definitely a time waster. Definitely a lot shitter games out there in terms of tower defense. Not the best looker, but yeah, it's probably one of the better games of this bundle. Steam reviews are mixed overall, with a very suspicious, very positive recent review scoring, and the cost is £1.59, which I think is reasonable for this title. So that is the Greenman Gaming Loot Box 7, the lucky 7 games. So, would I say it's worth it? Well, let's put this into a value that you can understand. First of all, we have Rock and Roll Defense, Razortron 2000 and Planes, Bullets and Vodka. We saw them on sale as a triple bundle for £1.48. We also had Corrosion Cold Winter Waiting for 55p. We also had Juke of Centauri for £1.99, Plith for £1.99 and Huntsman The Orphanage for £6.99. That total comes in at £13. However, I'm going to take off £1.99 for Plith because it was fucking broken, which takes our total down to £11.01. And while we're at it, because this was my second bundle, I'm going to take off £6.99 because I got Huntsman The Orphanage in my previous bundle I bought earlier that day. I'm also going to take off £1.48 for the Rock and Roll Defense, Razortron 2000 and Planes, Bullets and Vodka bundle because that was also in my previous purchase. So that takes the overall value of my £4.99 VIP special access, all bells and whistles mystery Steam key bundle to £2.54. I paid £4.99 for this. Right, okay, so that isn't slightly fair. The overall value is £13, but I will definitely be deducting £1.99 for Plith. So I actually got 6 working games, £11.01 worth in terms of Steam. I'm not looking at other sites where you can buy Steam keys cheaper, just this site, £11.01 for 6 working games. Would I say there was £11 worth of value here? Probably not. How many of these games am I going to pick up and play again? Probably none of them, but that is completely up to you whether you like the look of any of these games or not. Obviously you're not going to get the same games, although you might get 4 of them like I did in my second bundle, but you know, it's all relative. So that concludes another mystery Steam key bundle opening from us guys here at the Game Shed. Why do we buy them? Well, quite simply so you don't have to. So if you've enjoyed this video, please hammer the hell out of a thumbs up button, leave us a comment, and do remember to subscribe for more great content. So thanks for watching everyone, and until the next time, see you later.